March 27th, 2020. The day that the live-action remake of the Disney classic Mulan was released in theaters to critical acclaim. It was a film that united the entire world. Every war was immediately ended, and the military budget of every government ended up going to buying Blu-ray copies of this movie for all of Earth's population to enjoy. March 27th was the day that the world was saved. Wait, that didn't happen. So then COVID-19 became a thing, and that delayed a lot of movies. Well, but at least the COVID pandemic ended in the summer and the movie was able to release on July 24th, right? Well, about that. August 21st. Mulan is coming out August 21st. Everybody mark your calendars, alright? They can't possibly delay it again, it just wouldn't The final date has arrived, September 4th. It's finally coming out September 4th. But this time there's a catch. Since there's no theaters to release it and it's gonna be on Disney Plus instead. But wait, there's another catch. See, this is a $200 million movie, and Disney obviously doesn't want to lose their money. So on top of your Disney Plus subscription, you also have to pay $30 to watch this movie. Now, I don't speak for everybody, but who would seriously spend $30 to watch this? Alright, look, I got 30 smackaroonies right here, okay? There's so many better things I could spend this $30 on than Mulan. For like $25, you can get a Blu-ray that also has a DVD and digital code. Or if you already have Disney Plus, you can spend $0 of your $30 to watch the original Mulan, which is obviously going to be better than the new one. Not to mention, you're not even getting the theater experience that you would by buying a movie ticket. Like, theaters can suck sometimes, but the experience of watching a movie on your TV is one you usually get for $2 or $3. To watch a movie one time, $30 is a hard sell for anything to me. And I don't even really care about this movie that much. Definitely not enough to spend 30 doubloons on it, alright? Now, whether this $30 release is going to be successful or not, I don't really know. A lot of people are really mad because they're already paying for Disney Plus for original content, and then they add another $30 on top of that to watch this movie. But Disney is also just so huge, I bet they have enough fans that would pay $30 to watch Mulan. I mean, if you have a family with a lot of kids, $30 is less than going to the theater. I still honestly wouldn't do that if I was in that situation, because you can still rent any other movie for a couple dollars. I'm also assuming it's going to be on Disney Plus for free at some point, and if not, it's gonna have a major price drop. I just don't think that many people are really gonna want to spend $30 to watch this movie. Probably would have been a better idea to just wait until theaters are reopening like a lot of other delayed movies are doing. I think this extra paywall is just gonna make less people see the movie, which, given this movie already has controversy, if I was Disney, I would just play it safe and release it in theaters at a later date. And if you're not aware of the hashtag boycott Mulan controversy, basically the main actress who plays Mulan posted in reference to the Hong Kong protests, "I support Hong Kong police. You can beat me up now. What a shame for Hong Kong." Which is a highly controversial statement that definitely shouldn't be said by an actress that's representing Disney. Interestingly enough, at D23 Expo, when they talked about Mulan, she just wasn't there. And when Disney was asked about why she wasn't present, they declined to comment. When public figures get in trouble for making statements like this, I always wonder why they even decided to get political in the first place. She had to have known that it would be provocative and offend a lot of people, and she had to expect it would be damaging to her career to post something like that, so why not just not do it? Now, I don't know how much this will affect the movie, because I'm guessing a lot of general audiences won't really care, but the fact that there's a giant movement to boycott your movie in the first place is obviously just really bad press. People are also pretty mad that the characters Mushu and Li Shang are not going to be in the remake, both of which are very important characters in the original movie. Now, I understand why they don't want to adapt Mushu into live action. That wouldn't really translate well. This kind of just shows the problem with adapting a story that's meant for animation into live action. Li Shang's removal, however, sparked a lot more backlash. She was removed for Me Too reasons, with Disney saying that it's inappropriate for a commanding officer to have a relationship with someone of a lower rank, I guess. Now, Disney probably would have made less people mad if they didn't take him out, honestly, because this is a character a lot of people like and identify with. It seems like besides Disney themselves, no one really had a problem with Li Shang. Apparently he's going to be replaced by two different characters, which at this point, with all these changes, that being the absence of two of the most important characters and there being no songs in the movie, why not just change it up even more and make it an original film? Obviously, I know why they're not doing that. These live action remakes have been really successful, and Mulan is an IP they can make money off of. Now after all this, we have to ask, will Mulan be successful? Is Disney big enough for this movie to prevail through everything it went through? Honestly, I think the $30 is going to be the biggest turnoff for most audiences. It just doesn't seem like this movie has enough hype behind it for that to be reasonable. Add that with the fact that this movie probably won't be that good, to be honest, and it just doesn't look like a good situation for Disney. Basically, if this movie is successful, it will prove that Disney is too big to fail. If it's a success, that means they're pretty much invincible. But in conclusion, they kind of need to stop making remakes. I'm getting kind of tired of them, honestly.